A remote Oregon town, heavy rainfall, dense woods. Event: Emily Carter, a bright and kind 17-year-old, vanishes after a school play. Her last known location is near the woods where her phone was found. Screen shattered, GPS signal lost. Impact: her mother, Rachel, a former FBI profiler turned local counselor, is shattered. Emily was all she had after her husband left years ago. The police label it a likely runaway. Rachel's state: she's withdrawn, depressed, and sleep-deprived. Her house is untouched since Emily's disappearance. The town sees her as the obsessed mom who can't let go. Community: the town holds an annual vigil, but attendance has dwindled. Rachel doesn't go. Foreshadowing: strange symbols graffitied near Emily's memorial bench. Inciting incident: a brown envelope with no return address arrives at Rachel's doorstep. Inside is Emily's necklace, pristine despite being lost. Note reads, "Bring her back." Rachel's reaction: panic first, then adrenaline. She senses this is not a prank. It's a clue. Investigation begins. Rachel pulls out all the old files, her profiler instincts kicking in. She rechecks CCTV footage, re-interviews Emily's friends, and reviews police files. Lead found: a blurred figure seen in the footage from the night Emily vanished, standing near the woods, watching. Character introduction: Daniel Reeve, mid-30s, ex-military, now a freelance investigator with his own tragic history. His sister disappeared at 15. Interaction: Daniel contacts Rachel claiming to have seen Emily in a town 3 hours away. He shows her a blurry photo, possibly her, older, thinner. Skepticism: Rachel is hesitant but intrigued by Daniel's quiet knowledge of missing persons. Discovery: in Emily's sketchbook, Rachel finds a repeated drawing of a circle with a slit through the center. Internet sleuthing links it to the Reflection Society, a fringe group rumored to operate in the Northwest. Details: the group's rumored purpose: rebirth through reflection, spiritual and psychological cleansing that isolates young people. Search site: Daniel leads Rachel to an old farmhouse in the forest marked with the symbol. Findings: photographs of teens pinned to the wall. Many local, some missing. Emily's image is there, dated 6 weeks ago. Danger: they're being watched. Footsteps in the distance. A figure in a hood flees when chased. Event: a missing girl, Lana Deeks, reappears suddenly on the town outskirts. She's barefoot, thin, with no memory of the last 5 years. Similarity: she's wearing a necklace identical to Emily's. Medical note: the hospital finds no signs of physical abuse, but she shows signs of emotional trauma and drug exposure. Neurologist visit: Rachel gets Lana tested privately. She's been exposed to Datura stramonium, a psychoactive plant that causes hallucinations and memory loss. Breakthrough: under hypnosis, Lana whispers she didn't want to leave. They made her forget. Rachel, now convinced Emily was brainwashed. Digging deeper, Rachel discovers that many town officials, including the sheriff, knew about the group's existence and looked the other way. Reason: the society helps certain problem kids disappear quietly with parental consent. Threat: Rachel receives a warning. Let the dead stay dead. Daniel's disappearance: he vanishes after a lead. Rachel breaks into his motel room and finds documents linking him to the Reflection Society. Shock: a photo shows Daniel at the same compound Rachel saw in Emily's journal. Betrayal or cover: Rachel feels manipulated. Undercover: Rachel fakes psychosis and gets herself committed to a private psychiatric facility known to house trauma victims, including other returned teens. Key moment: she meets a boy named Jasper who remembers a girl who cried her mother's name in the darkness. It was Emily. The underground. The tip: Jasper draws a map from memory. It leads to a compound in the forest beneath an old mining shaft. Legends: locals claim it's haunted, but the truth is far darker. Name: they call it the Reflection Pit. Ritual observed: Rachel sneaks into the underground structure. She sees teens in white robes, drugged, chanting. Elders wear mirrored masks. Purpose: the reflection ceremony. is a psychological reset meant to erase the past identity. Emily, she is there, nearly unrecognizable. Captured, Rachel is seized. The leader, an older woman known only as the matron, claims Emily chose this new life. Reunion, Rachel is brought before Emily, who stares at her blankly. My name isn't Emily. Twist, Daniel reappears, undercover all along, trying to dismantle the society. Escape, Daniel helps Rachel and Emily escape. They are pursued through underground tunnels by masked members. Tension, Emily's memories flicker, torn between mother and cult. Rachel's pleas begin to get through. Destruction, Rachel sets the underground compound on fire using chemical supplies. As it burns, screams echo through the forest. Survivors, Rachel, Emily, and Daniel barely escape. Authorities are tipped off anonymously. The recovery. Healing, Emily undergoes therapy and detox. She suffers nightmares, flashbacks, and identity confusion. Bond rebuilt. Slowly, Rachel and Emily begin to reconnect. They have long, painful conversations about forgiveness and rebuilding trust. Investigation. FBI raids the remains of the reflection pit. High-ranking townsfolk and outsiders are arrested. Daniel's fate. He leaves without saying goodbye. A final letter thanks Rachel and leaves a burner phone. If it happens again, call me. Final scene. Rachel is getting Emily ready for her first day at new school. Doorbell rings. Another envelope. A different girl's photo. Same message. Bring her back. Rachel's face. Calm now. She walks to her desk and starts packing. She knows what to do.